there.
Hello.
Hey, hey.
I don't know what my computer is doing right now. Where's my video? Why can't I see it? Okay, there we go. Sorry. My computer's acting so weird, you guys. It's a sign I need to go triple and buy my new iPad. Okay, we'll wait just a minute. Mute all. Hi. If you guys want to take yourselves so I can see your faces, I would appreciate that. Even if you're like eating, I was just eating, so it's fine. Jessica, I had Jets tonight. Jessica's family they own a pizza franchise, like the whole thing, and it's like our favorite. Okay, let's see.
Thanks.
I'm supporting you over here, girl.
I appreciate that.
Okay, you guys text everybody you know. It's gonna be a good one. We're gonna have some fun on this one. I just used our skincare, you guys. OMG. If you have not ordered it, you need to. It's like seriously game changer. I didn't think our skincare needed an upgrade at all because I loved it. And literally, like, it's freaking amazing. It's like 10 times better than I ever thought it could be. Okay, so we'll get started. So first off, I wanted to just congratulate a few people, so you guys can throw your congratulations right in the chat. But I wanted to congratulate Brooke Heinzler on her big wedding day. She looked so gorgeous. I just saw your sneak peeks on Instagram, and oh my God, you're just beautiful. And then on baby Lola, Kara, I'm sure you guys have seen, had baby Lola on my daughter's actual birthday. So they're twinsies, just 5 years apart. So I just wanted to say congratulations to Kara and congratulations to Brooke, because those are huge milestones and things that you guys probably prayed over for so long. I know Kara did. Brooke, I don't know about you. And now they're cousins, which is super fun. Just some housekeeping. I am recording in case anybody knows of anybody who can't get on. Just so you guys know, I am recording. Housekeeping reminders. We have a dream board party next Tuesday, the 22nd. So make sure that you guys set your alarms for that. That's super exciting. Let's see how many we're on. 17. What time is it? Should we wait a minute? No, it's 9:03. We're not gonna waste any more time. Okay. So I really just wanted to get back to the basics. I think we've had some really fun guests the past few weeks, and we've had some really great just learning experiences and teachers of social media and just network marketing and all these amazing people, especially like Sammy's husband, Tim, who's had all these obstacles to overcome, and his business is a lot like ours, much more dangerous. I'd rather stay in my pajamas with no bra on instead of riding a horse bareback, obviously, for a living. But we've had so many great people, and I kind of wanted to just bring it back to the basics and just come to you and share the back to the basics that I think are super important. So if you guys don't know who I am, I'm Stacy Crown. I am a double diamond on the team. This isn't my first rodeo. I joined the business in 2014, so I have been a part of It Works for the past 5 years, you guys. And I can say, and Kara can vouch for this because she's been in the company. I've actually been in longer if you look at like my lifeline of it. But this is the most exciting time to be a part of our company. And I just want to say that I have been with It Works in slow times. I've been with It Works in times where things were really standstill, where people were slipping. I quit It Works at one point because I was working full time and I was pregnant. And so I let life get in the way. And I think that's why I kind of want to congratulate you, Brooke, and Kara, because you guys didn't let that get in the way. You continue to work your businesses even with these huge milestones and these huge things happening in your lives. And I think that's such a blessing. I myself, some of you guys know, I myself am expecting yet again our third little babe. I'm 9 weeks along and I'm super excited, but it's been a challenge. Jessica, your face. It has been a super big challenge for me the past few weeks. We found out 3 weeks ago, and it's been a big learning curve of balance. I'm super exhausted. Like right before this, I literally took like an hour and a half nap on the couch, and I've just been so exhausted. So it's just really, that's when like you guys, I think about this, and that is when I let my business slip last time. When I was, 2 years ago when I got pregnant with Jameson, I haven't announced on social or anything, so don't like comment on stuff. If you do, whatever, it's like the third kid. It's seriously like, oh, I farted again. Like I'm pregnant. Hello. But still, I want to announce it. But yeah, it's a really exciting week. So many big things. But 2 years ago when I had Jameson, you guys, I was working full time. We were paying for daycare. I had so many bills that I was teaching full time, and I couldn't let it slip, right? Or I just let my business slip because I made all these excuses, and I was pregnant and I was tired. But now 2 years later, you guys, I'm home full time. I can be with my babies. I don't have to make excuses. I don't even have to put pants on if I don't want to, or a bra, or literally I had to tell this preschool teacher because I was like, I just want to let you know I'm pregnant. I'm not like this homely looking lady, like at drop off and pick up every day. I have an excuse. So she's one of my friends, but like so much can change in 2 years time. I quit my business back then. I picked it up after I had Jameson, and I just feel so grateful. So I kind of wanted to just bring it back to the basics and just share with you guys some of the challenges that I am seeing lately. I'm sure Brooke running her business and the week of her wedding was crazy. Kara's just a rock star and literally is like pushing and signing loyal customers while she's having her fourth. So she has no excuses. She makes no excuses, and she's an amazing leader for us to work and look up to. So first, I want you guys just to think about for a minute before you respond, but I want you guys to really think about your why. Like, why are you working your business? Because some of us have had these big life moments. Like Brooke, I'm sure your wedding was a huge thing for you to say like, okay, we're going to pay the wedding in cash and we're going to do this. But now that it's over, I just want you guys to comment really quick. And if you don't feel like sharing, that's totally okay. But why are you working? Like, what is your why right now? It can be your kids. It can be to pay gas and groceries. It can be to freaking buy laundry detergent. I don't know. It can be for a cleaning lady. If you guys could see my living room right now, I need a cleaning lady. That's one thing I've totally let slip in the last 3 weeks of finding out that I'm expecting again. So what is your why? Take just a minute, and I want you guys to think, not your next goal, because we're going to talk about next goals in just a minute, but why are you working your business? Because when you go back to when you first started the business, and maybe some of you are fresh and you just started, I want you to think about why you're working. Because I think that that's super important, because your why changes over time. As you hit these big milestones, as you hit your big goals and all of these things, your why might change. Personally, my why not is so much bigger than my why. I never want to go on an interview again. I never want to have to type out my resume. I never want to have to let somebody else be my boss. I never want to have to ask for another day off of work. So let's see. It's for my daughter to make sure that I have extra income to support her. Yes, my why currently is so I can stay home with my kids and never have to go back ever. To continue to stay home with my kids, no bosses for me. Groceries and stay at home with ease, never miss a moment with my child. I want to be making $4,000 a month. She wants to be double diamond because that would help us be comfortable. My why is to be able to stay at home and never have to go to a 9-to-5, to try and help ends meet. For my daughter, because I love to shop, to pay off my credit cards. Jessica, I love you, that I keep putting stuff on. Those damn credit cards, man. They're awful. Okay, good. So once you guys know why you're working, and maybe you're like, okay, I'm glad she asked this question because I'm not really sure. I just saw her killing it, Brooke killing it, Anna killing it, and I just saw these people making extra money and I wanted to jump in. Or maybe your why is to lose 30 pounds. It doesn't matter. Your why is your why. So it's your business and you work how you want to work. The next thing that I want you guys to say, okay, let's see, there's some more people. For my lipstick money and groceries. My why is my 4 kids. Oh my gosh, I love these. You guys, this is amazing. Okay, now I want you guys to comment your next goal. Your next short-term goal, so label it short-term. And then I want you guys to think like a year ahead, because I can tell you that in this business, if you're really serious about this and you are serious about, obviously you are because you're on the Zoom, but if you're really serious or you're even rewatching it, thinking a year ahead ensures that you're not going to quit. Means that you're not taking, you're taking quitting off the table, okay? And even though I did quit once, I still was thinking a year ahead. Like if I quit, this is what my life's going to look like. Or if I keep going, this is what my life's going to look like. So I want you to take a second and I want you to think of a short-term goal that can be done by like the new year. And then I want you to think of a long-term goal of like this time next year, what do you want to do? What kind of money do you want to make? Just to give you some examples, I joined the business again, you guys. 1, because I had lost 20 pounds, but 2, because I couldn't afford formula. I couldn't. We were struggling so bad. It was either like groceries or formula to feed Jameson. And I was like, I just need to go from, we were like paycheck to like 3 days prior to paycheck, you know how that is. So that's really what I wanted to do. And I just came in hot and I went ruby in 18 days and I went emerald in 46 days. And then I went diamond in 4 months and I went double diamond in 6 months. And you guys, that was just so life-changing. And it's because I had these goals. And because every time I hit a goal, I set my next. Okay. So like I'm in this stage of my business, you guys, where it's like, we just found out we're having our 3rd and we kind of have to switch up our goals. We wanted to buy a truck, but now we're kind of like, well, now we need a bigger house. So we kind of have to look at, and that's what's going to happen in your business. You're going to have to sway your goals depending on what's happening in life. So once I could pay for groceries and formula, and where we were living a little bit more comfortable, I was like, I'm going to reward myself and I'm going to buy myself my Costco couch. So I'm sitting on my Costco couch, did that in January when I went diamond. Then my next goal was to pay off our $16,000 of credit card debt, and we finished that in August. So by doing all these tiny little steps and setting all these little goals that really are huge goals, if you think about it, we've been able to do some pretty amazing things this year. So let me look. Okay, so short term, sign some DTs. Good, put a number on it. Put a number on it and write down those DTs. Write down those people that you want on your team. Sign them up. Short-term goal is to pay off my vehicle loan, to get something brand new. Short-term, finish our basement, pay cash for it. Oh my gosh, Brooke, every time I look at my carpet in my basement, I think about how after, this is my first account in 2015, I was in for a year because it took me a year to go ruby the first time in the company, like 18 months. It was ridiculous. And our carpet was paid because we got a $500 bonus. And then I used my commissions on top of it. And so it was like $800. But my carpet, every time I look at it, I'm looking at my vacuum over there and I paid in wrap cash. I'm looking at my TV stand, you guys, and I paid in coffee cash. I literally can look, and it's not about monetary things sometimes. Sometimes I just want to be able to go to church and tithe. When Kara told me last year that she could go to church and tithe 10% of her check and it be no sweat off her back, that was her first thing. I was like, oh my God, I want to do that. I just want to go and like give back because I feel like our company gives back so hard to us. So sometimes those are good goals too. Long-term, 1,000 to 2,000 a month. Short-term, go diamond. Short-term goal, Christmas for my daughter's birthday party. Long-term, vacation with my family and starting our house rental. Short-term, pay for our delivery in cash. Long-term, 20,000 a month in yearly vacations. Morgan, you're going to have to step that up. You're going to go on vacations all the time. It's going to be like every 2 months. Long-term, ambassador diamond, ruby by New Year. Short-term, Oh my gosh, I love these. I'm curious to see what Kara wants to do. Kara, did you comment yet? Because I feel like Kara's done so many big things, you guys. And that's the thing, is you have to continue dreaming. Kara a year ago was praying for her 4th child, just for her husband to say yes to having their 4th. And Kara ended up getting pregnant. What was it? November? No, that would be like 11 months. I don't even know. I think she got pregnant in like December or January. And literally, she also dreamt of living in her husband's house that he grew up in. And you guys, they've done a whole renovation on it this whole year. So like a year can change everything. And that is why you have to manifest these things. You have to write them down. You have to look at them every single day. And I'll be super honest, you guys, I'm guilty of that. Sometimes I'm like, what am I working for? Why am I working so hard? And that's when you sometimes drop back and you're like, shit, I just, lost my paycheck or whatever. And so knowing why you're working and knowing what your goals are, short-term and long-term, is huge, 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 huge for your business. So let's talk the how, because there's so many people who have a why and they have a goal, but then they get scared because they're like, I don't know how to do it. Okay. So we have 6 simple steps in the business, and literally they're simple. Self-development, improving your following or interacting. I can't remember what I is. Messaging. If you're not messaging, you guys, you're doing a total disservice to your business. I just started messaging out my ABCs on my followers list, because the people that I follow, the people who are following me, I just had one sign up today. She signed up wrong as a retail customer, and I asked her if I could help her put her order in, and she did it wrong, and then she had to redo it and all this stuff. So that's in limbo. But one of those messages that I sent out in my G's column, her name was Gretchen. She did it wrong, but I sent that out 2 days ago and I got a little customer from it. So I'm telling you that if you're not messaging, you're doing a disservice to your business. The one thing in our business, you guys, I always relate it back to Old Navy or Carter's, or I could open up any one of my 11,000 emails. Katie, you're going to kill me because I'm sure you're one of those people who deletes their emails every whatever. I have 11,318 unread because I just don't have time to reach it. And most of them are ads. Well, guess what? They pay somebody big time to send me those, to remind me that Target has a deal, to remind me that Old Navy is half off. That's our business. Your business is to remind people what you have to offer them. So if you're not messaging, you're really missing out on a huge portion of people who might not be brave enough to vote on your polls, who might not be brave enough to reach out to you. Posting. Okay, so I will say my posting is consistent, but as of late, it hasn't been, just because I've been so exhausted that I've put messaging a little higher than my posting, because I make sure I post in my stories every day. But if I don't have a post up every day on my Facebook wall or on my Instagram, it's okay, because I'd rather get 50 to 100 messages out, and I just have to pick and choose with my exhaustion levels of being this first trimester of pregnancy. But posting, you need to post almost every single day. Back in the day, you guys, we didn't have stories to work with. So we literally had to post 17 times a day. And that was the norm, because you were like, I got to get seen. I got to get seen. Now we can post 17 times in our stories, but you really want to have a good life post almost every single day. And following some top leaders, you guys, will really, really, really help you with life posts. Your friend, someone else will. Oh my God, Kara, that's so true. Kara said, yes, I say that if you don't message your friends, someone else will, and that's enough motivation for me. I'll say too, I've had people, you guys, who I didn't even know were interested in the business, and then they sign up with someone else as a distributor, and it's gut-wrenching, because I'm like, oh my God, they were watching me the whole time, but I never asked. I never asked them if they wanted to make extra income. And then there's been people in the store. I will never forget this. This is right when I first started my business the first time in 2014, you guys. I was at the deli at Meijer, and there was this girl, and she was super slow. I mean, she was a deli worker, so deli people are super slow anyways. I feel like they're sloth. But She was like in tears, like crying into my deli meat. And I'm like, what is wrong? Like, are you mentally like okay to be at work? She's like, oh my God, I just found out I was pregnant and I'm getting fired today. I was late and all this stuff. And all I kept thinking was, Stacy, have the balls to say like I have an opportunity for you. But I didn't feel like I was big enough in my business or at a rank that I wanted to be at, or I didn't know what to say. And I still think back to that one girl, the deli meat girl at Meijer 5 years ago, how she could have been a diamond on my team, or a triple diamond, or a double diamond, or freaking ambassador. Because people who need this business, you guys, that is who we have to offer it to. And I've never let one person after that, like, I remember, because if they say no, like, whatever, that's okay. At least I know I asked them. At least I know that in my conscious that I asked her, you know? So I always ask people now. If I know someone's struggling, I always leave my card at the restaurant for the server, because I know how bad their feet hurt, because I've did that job for a very long time. So I always make sure to reach out and to just to talk to people, because I know that if I don't, then literally I might regret it, and I'll never let the deli meat girl happen again. Okay, so we do self-development, which can be reading books. It can be watching YouTube videos. Rachel Hollis is a really good one. If you do read a book that, or if you've read a book that's like totally life-changing, what is it? Secrets of the Millionaire Mind is really good, by Ty Herv Ecker, I think it is. Kara, I know you're a book person, so drop some books that you like for self-development. We interact, which means that you just interact with people. You message or you comment on their posts and you like their posts. You're messaging, you're posting every day. You're doing all these little things, you guys, every single day. You're engaging, you're following new people to grow your market. Last year when I joined, right, you guys, that's a good one, Illy. I've never read it, but it sounds good. It's vulgar. I'm just kidding. I was just shocked when I saw the big old F-bomb in the comments. But we have all these awesome things, you guys. The how is just this. It's connecting. It's staying close to the fire. It's being close to your enroller, telling them, you know, I need help. I have this question. How do I do this? I'm stuck. Help me get unstuck. There's a ton. Oh my gosh, there's a ton. Sandra said the 4 a.m. club. That sounds good. One thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about really quick is the how will always come. The how, as long as you're plugging in and you're staying close, then the how will come. You just need to have your why, and you need to have your goal. And then you work. And anytime that I feel stuck, you guys, I start working. I just start working. Pam literally, Kara messaged us this little blurb of Rachel Jones. She's an ambassador diamond. And I was watching this on my TV because it was a Zoom that was recorded. And that's another thing, is YouTube, you guys, is huge. Find a top leader that you really, really like to follow and go watch every single one of their YouTubes. Okay, Claire Flores has a really good YouTube channel. Alyssa Wilbur, Rachel Jones. If you guys, whoever your favorite is, Jade Hooper, good God, she's my girl. Whoever your favorite is, drop that in the comments so people can go just look and search on their YouTube, because you guys, this business compared to where it was when I started in 2014 is so, yeah, Jade does have a podcast now. It's so different. There's so many resources. So if you ever do feel stuck, it's okay. It's okay. You just have to unstuck yourself. Watch some self-development. Watch a professional development. Get your head out of your butt and start working. Do those simple daily tasks that you have to do every single day. And one thing that I've learned, you guys, in the last 3 weeks of being pregnant again and being home, is that I have to have discipline. If I want to stay home and I want to continue bringing in an income of a double diamond leader and future triple presidential and ambassador diamond leader, I have to find discipline in my day. So maybe that means that I'm going to bed earlier because I'm exhausted by 7 p.m. So I go to bed some days even before I put my kids to bed, and then my hubby has to like do bedtime. But I'm waking up. Okay. If you've ever been pregnant, you know that like literally you're up at like 3 a.m. and you can't sleep, but you're not hungry, but you don't have to pee and you're just like eyes wide open. Literally, I sent out 80 messages the other day. And that's how I got Gretchen today. So I'm finding time when I can find time. Maybe you work full time. You guys, I've done this working full time and I've done it staying home. And I can tell you that sometimes they're equally hard. They're equally hard because on those days off, you're like, I just want to lay there. I just want to do nothing. But you're kind of like, I kind of want to work because I kind of got to do all my work so I can like, I don't know, take a day off and not have to worry about it later, you know? So you need to find your groove. You need to work in the margins of your day. This week was really, really busy. For us, we had 2 mornings full of doctor's appointments. The kids had vaccinations. I had my baby doctor appointment yesterday. Today was like our first normal day and I was freaking exhausted and I almost wasn't going to take Ireland to school, but I knew I had to. I'm not going to lie. I haven't messaged today, but now that I'm kind of like all fired up, I'll probably go upstairs, lay down and message like 80 people and then go to bed. Because honestly, I can't go to bed if I haven't done the work that I hope that my team has done that day. I can't comfortably go to bed and look at myself in the mirror and say like, I'm proud of you. Just let that sink in. Like, I want you to really think, and Kara is a great example of this, and any leader who's a diamond and above, double diamond, triple diamond on this team, I can tell you that they are probably their hardest working person on their team. Because they have to be. Because I can't expect my team to run if I'm not ready to run. And if I'm not ready to lead from the front. So when you do start building a team, that's kind of what you have to think about. That's what you kind of have to think about. That's another thing too. I want you to drop a 1 if you haven't hit the Ruby rank yet in the company. Just drop a 1. Okay. Okay, so a lot of you guys are my team, which is super duper exciting. So I want to tell you guys something. I didn't have a working team to go Ruby in 18 days. I didn't have a Ruby team or an Emerald team to go Emerald in 46 days. I didn't have a Diamond team that was working. I had some people bringing in volume here and there, but I can tell you that I comfortably went Diamond by myself because I worked my ass off because I wanted that paycheck. As long as I had people in those boxes, I remember the girl who I took Emerald calling me being like, I just got like a $15 like paycheck. Like, what is this, you know? And I'm like, well, I needed you to go Emerald. I'm so excited for you. You deserve that check. And eventually she woke up and she can't, like that ball was rolling. You don't need a working team. I'm going to say it loud for the people in the back. As long as you have people in those spots, go out there and get the volume. Okay? It takes 2,000 volume to go Ruby, 5,000 volume to go Emerald, 8,000 to go Diamond, 15 to go double, 35 to go triple, 100,000 in volume. You think that didn't scare the shit out of Kara? I bet you it did. Kara, drop a 1 if it scared the shit out of you to have 100,000 in volume. And 250 for an ambassador, okay? I can promise you, you can get to Diamond by yourself. It always helps if people are working. It always helps if, you know, if people are willing to work with you and run with you. But I wasn't ready. I was like dragging people. You guys, I was like, I'm like, you're holding me back. Let's go. Like holding people by their hands with my fist so tight. And I was like, you get volume, you get volume, you get volume. You're freaking going Ruby. I don't know who you are, but you're going Ruby this month. Like I was ready to run and I was ready to go. And I went Diamond and it felt so good because I know that I worked my butt off for Diamond. And then once those people hit those ranks and they did it, they woke up. Once those people were a 400 box and they were like, oh my God, I'm a qualified leg. I just got $60. Woo. And I'm like, yeah, girl, let's double it. Then they woke up and they wanted to go, you know, yeah, like I went Diamond with almost no one working as well. you can go diamond. And that's the thing. Brooke and I went diamond when it needed 24 people to go diamond. We need 14 now. Correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. You need 14 people to go diamond. You need 3 people on your team to go ruby. Okay? You need, hold on. You need 7 to go emerald. You need 14 to go diamond. Am I right, Brooke? 7 and 14. You need 21 to go double diamond. I'm thinking. I'm not a numbers person. But anyways, look up the charts in eSuite. So if you guys want to rank up and you guys want a diamond check and you want, like, bonuses are coming, you guys. I can tell you that. I don't know, knock on wood. Hopefully they are. But bonuses usually roll out in January. Okay, they don't get released till February usually. I don't ever know. We never know what they have up their sleeves, right? But usually I can tell you this is my 5th year in the business, and you don't want to miss out on that at all. If you've earned bonuses, when it's bonus time, I want you to put in the comments how many bonuses you've earned, like how much in bonuses. The first time around, I earned $35,000 in bonuses. The second time around, I've successfully earned $38,000 in bonuses, and I can say that those were all paid out. Not all yet, but most of them have been. The last thing that I want to leave you guys with is, good job, Katie. 35,000 is a ton. That's amazing. And if you rank up without a bonus, like, that's totally okay too, because guess what? You're probably that much closer to ranking up to the next bonus when bonuses due. Brooke, that's amazing. Kara, I don't even know how many bonuses you've gotten. A ton. The last 2 things I want to leave you guys with is I want you guys to start thinking about when you can work your business in the grooves. Maybe you're so busy, you have 18 kids, you work 28 hours a day, and you're like, I don't know how I'm going to make this work, but I got to make it work. I'm telling you, go to the bathroom, tell your husband, like, I don't feel good, I got to go potty, and sit there. And literally, like, sometimes I have to hide in my bathroom. On my work breaks, I used to go to the bathroom and be like, sign up a loyal customer, like, whoop, whoop, let's go. You know, I would be really sneaky about it. On my preps, my kids would be in gym and I'm supposed to be checking papers, but here I am talking to a PDT. So I literally remember, you guys, I went diamond at a teacher's desk. I was subbing and I went diamond. I was a really bad sub for that long-term position because I was determined. I don't know what they learned, but I can tell you that I did go diamond at my teacher's desk. I was filling volume wherever I needed it, and I was slinging volume everywhere, and I went diamond on the job. So find your groove and work in your margins, because I can tell you, I want you to drop a 2 if you ever have felt like it's 11 o'clock at night and you lay down and you're like, shit, I didn't post today. Or like, uh-oh, I didn't put my story up. I didn't message. I didn't message my host to post people back. Okay, so that's normal. That's okay. I feel it all the time. But I can confidently tell you that when you start working the business in your margins of your day, in the pockets of your day, when you get into a groove and you look at your week ahead, for those of us who do, you might work full time still. And for those of us who have kids, God, kids are, I'm a freaking chauffeur most days. So I want you guys to think about all of those things that you have in your week coming up, all the appointments, all the meetings, okay? And I want you to start thinking, okay, this day I have to wake up early and I want to send messages at 6 o'clock. This day I'm going to stay up late. Because I'm not telling you, I have worked my business to the bones, where I'm like, I'm not going to do laundry, and I'm not going to do this, and I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to spend family time. But you know what? I'm not in this business to miss out on family time. I'm just not. So if that means that I have to wake up early to be by my damn self, to get my work done, so I can dedicate my day to my children, to my husband, and to my team of answering questions and being there, then damn it, I'm going to do it. I can tell you that if you're not willing to invest some time and losing of sleep to get to where you want to be in this business, then you're never going to get there. And if you don't continue setting goals, right now you're probably really sitting, drop a 3 if you're sitting pretty at whatever rank you are at, and you're like, I'm comfortable. It's good because I'm going to drop a 3. It's comfortable. I'm good. It's comfortable. I'm good, right? I'm paying my bills. Everything is good. We're living. Do I want more? Of course. Am I willing to work for it? Hell yeah. Because I know every ounce of work that I'm putting in right now. You guys, right now is the planting season. And by planting, I mean we're little farmers, okay? And we're out there and we're planting seeds because guess what? I signed 48 loyal customers in January. And this month, it's going to be like 100, or this January, it's going to be like 100 customers because I have successfully for 1 year been so consistent with posting. And I can tell you that the reason why I almost have my steps to success done this month, which is 3 distributors and 4 loyal customers. Right now I have 2 distributors and 3 loyal customers. I can tell you that it's because I've been so consistent. Has there been lack in my effort? A little bit. Brooke, has there been a little bit of lack with focusing on your wedding, but you're still killing it? And people are still being able to like come to you and be like, oh my God, I need reps. Oh my God, I need this. Oh my God. Yeah, because you're consistent. And consistency pays off 100%. So the best advice Kara gave me with being pregnant and running my business, she goes, just steal stories. Seriously, just get stories up, work your business, stay consistent, do what you can. Because when life happens, you guys, life can happen, but my business is still going to flourish. It's still going to happen for me because I'm willing to wake up a little bit earlier, or I'm willing to stay up a little bit later. I'm willing to work when I can because my whys and my goals are so important. And I can't even tell you my next goal. I'm going to be straight up and be so honest. My husband and I really have to sit down and have a hard conversation of, because I know it's going to be a really big goal. You know what I mean? Those like scary goals, like let's save $40,000 to put down on a house, or let's whatever. And like, that's going to take a lot of freaking work. So it's scary to me to have to sit down and like do it, like sit down and really narrow it down. But I know I have to. The next thing I just wanted to tell you guys is steps to success is a Bible. Okay. Every single month you should be doing your steps to success. And if you are, then you're killing it. But 2, you are going to set yourself up for success. That's why it's called steps to success. 3 distributors a month and 4 loyal customers. Because then you fast start those distributors, you make $300, and then those 3 distributors are started. They're super excited. They go get 3 distributors. They go get 4 loyals. And then before you know it, you're diamond. Okay. The last thing I'll leave you with is I want to know what product that you guys are trying, because being a product of the product is absolutely everything. Brooke is so consistent with posting about her Just Celery. Morgan, you are so consistent with posting about your Just Celery. I know that anytime I can go on to Katie Boyne or Bowen, is it Bowen? Bowen? I don't know. I say everybody's, Jessica, when your DT doesn't work, you sign up a DT and you stack them under it. You have codes. You're going to conference. Get those out, girl. Seriously, that's my suggestion. You just keep going. You cannot focus on the ones who quit. You can only focus on the ones who are willing to work. And if you don't have any that are willing to work, then guess what? Be thankful that those boxes are there and get to work on busting your ass for volume. Because you can go Ruby without anybody working. Okay, so yeah. One thing that my business has really found, I found so much success, you guys, is I've lost 82 pounds. Well, not anymore because I'm pregnant again, but I've lost 82 pounds with the products from having my son. And I cannot wait. Like, I know I'm going to get big, fat, and ugly and pregnant again, and my face is going to be ginormous, and my nose is going to be huge, and I'm not going to want to take selfies, but I'm going to freaking do it this time. I know that it's going to be, my business is going to be freaking booming because I'm due in May. Yes, Serena, I am. But I'm due in May, you guys, so I know that the slow season is going to be my freaking fast season next year because I'm going to be on fire taking the products again and losing weight and sharing my journey. But I want to let you guys know that I'm so thankful that you guys tuned in tonight, and I hope that you guys, have a little breath of life. I will put the recording up. I'm so super excited. Don't post on my social media that I'm pregnant, just because I want to announce it, and we do have our ultrasound on Monday. So